Yo, what's going on, internet? TBH here on behalf of Illuminaughty.com, and I got Black with me. Say what up to the people.
Hola, mi amigo.
Yeah.
Yo, mi gusto anime.
I know it's been a while because y'all been coming through the streams. When you gonna do the anime reviews? Wait. E3 had us messed up, man. I know we hella behind schedule, but we are now catching up on all the things that we missed from My Hero Academia. Black and I just finished watching episode 11 and 12, so we're going to bring you our thoughts as we work our way through catching up. Let's talk a little bit about episode 11. A lot of fights happened there. Semifinals. Was there anything in particular that you enjoyed during the fights in episode 11?
Anything particular?
Yeah.
I want to say that at the beginning, Icy Hot sees his dad after winning one fight with I think Midoriya, and he's like, he doesn't need him. Like, I used my left side because I wanted to, because I forgot about you. Another thing that I kind of liked, because I don't like him as a protagonist, Midoriya, he had surgery to fix his body from his fight with Icy Hot, and he has permanent damage in his right hand where it's like all crooked, and there's scars on his hand. So I like that because it shows that you suck. Now you got to get good, you know? So,
I actually had questions about that because I wrote that down in my notes. Like, for them to, because if you notice, she didn't just bring it up. They actually zoomed in on his hand to show how fucked up his hand was. And that makes me curious to know, like, somewhere down the line, is that going to play any type of like a
crippling factor for him?
Yeah, because it's like she said, like, and that's a real life thing. Yeah, when you hurt your hand that bad or anything, like, you break it like that, it never heals back 100%, so he's more injury prone than ever. And is that going to play a role in his I guess hero days? I'm interested to see if they were alluding to anything on that.
I feel like they are.
Okay, yeah. I just want to know, will it play in this season or maybe something down the line, season 3 maybe? I don't know. I'm curious to see what they would do.
I will say that the scars on his hands are permanent throughout the anime now from here on out.
I still feel some type of way about that fight because they changed the trajectory of my man's attack. But the more interesting thing I will say is when he got his little surgery, since her healing's based off the kissing. I just want to know, because his whole body was fucked up. Was she was she just kissing his hand? Where else was she kissing there? Because she had to heal the whole body. You know, that's kind of creepy.
No, I feel like this is like a PG-13 anime.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying it doesn't make sense to me that she kisses his hand and his whole body heals.
Yeah, I feel that. I 100%.
And keep in mind, during that scene, my nigga had his shirt off. He was shirtless, bruh. We had his shirt on, but like it was unbuttoned. And he had no like wife beater or undershirt on, basically. So all I'm saying is it looked like she was kissing on his chest and stomach and shit. I'm just saying, it's kind of weird.
Sucking his toes.
Oh my god! So all the manga readers, get out there, get back to me on that one. I'm a little confused on how that healing shit worked. Her
please not answer that one.
Surgery. I thought it was interesting in this episode. We also learned that All Might was powerless as a kid. I wasn't expecting that. I thought maybe he had something, and then he also got the all for one added onto it. And it was interesting that what's the name, Deku, never bothered to actually ask him that. So that was nice to get some backstory on that.
To quickly run through some of the fights that happened, Idia wins his fight by pushing Blind Girl out of the ring real quick, and then Dark Shadow and Old Boy wins against the Pink Demon Girl.
Yeah, the one that throws the semen balls.
Yeah. After that, Kai-chan beats the guy that's like, you know, super gutsy and manly. And then Idia, oh my gosh, this one's just sad because this was like a lightweight. Idia loses to Icy Hot because Icy Hot froze his exhaust pipes. And it's like all the ways to lose. That's just hilarious.
I was literally laughing because I was like, that's like one of the worst weaknesses to have. Like, this man needs to find something like a filter or something to put over those pipes to where his calves can still breathe, but it's better covered up. Because like somebody could just throw water, or they could throw flour or something in his damn pipes on his calves and just fuck up his whole day. Like, he has a terrible weakness, I think.
And it's so obvious.
Right, because it sticks out like a sore thumb. So I'll be interested to see how
in your calves.
I'm interested to see how his powers develop over time as well, or will he continue to just get his ass kicked? What's the name? Was this?
Yeah, he lost that. No. After that, we saw Idia's brother get clapped up by the Hero Killer Stain. That's a dope name. I really like it. hero killer Stain, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be the new villain.
He
I don't think they said his name at that point.
No, they said it. No, they said it towards the end of the episode.
They said it at the end.
Yeah. They was like Hero Killer Stain. Yeah. He turned all the ops into Stain. So I think he's dope. He's stabbing people up. I am a little bit confused because he what it alluded to is Stain stabbed Speedster Boy's older brother, and I'm confused because he's supposed to be a speedster. So how did he get stabbed? Like, what is does Stain have? Does he have speed too?
I don't know. We actually don't even get to see him fight. So.
I was saying, just a little bit confused on that play, but other than that, was this in the episode where Kai-Chan also fought the Rock Boy too? Was it?
Yeah. He defeats. No, he already beat him, but he also fights Birdman, Dark Shadow.
That fight, well, the one where he was fighting the Rock Boy, that shit confused me because what's his name again? Tetsu, right?
No. Tetsu is the other guy. The other white haired guy.
Okay, I'm never mind. Forget.
Yeah, but I know who you're talking about.
I'm getting everybody's fucking name confused. I'm sorry.
It's like Kai and Miro or something. I don't know. We're gonna call him
goddamn nerd shit. Other than that,
website.
Other than that, I think it was a pretty entertaining episode. I like the way that they introduced Stain. They really made him seem like
clapping someone up.
They made him really seem like he's gonna be a real powerful type character, villain that's gonna be fucking up everybody's day. And then it was also interesting to see that they implemented somebody died in the show. Well, he didn't die, but he almost died.
He didn't die.
Yeah, he almost died.
He got clapped up.
They made it seem like he was gonna die.
Yeah.
And it was really bloody because, like you said earlier, this is supposed to be like a PG-13. I don't know, man. That's a lot of blood. It's kind of teetering on the for a kid show. It's kind of teetering on that R.
It's really teenage.
I just wasn't expecting that. I thought that maybe they would just allude to the brother got clapped, but they really showed like Stain about that life, and I liked it.
Gang, you already know. I'm kind of rooting for Stain right now. I like him more than the last bad guy.
Right. So how would you rate this episode overall out of 10?
7. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great.
Yeah, it was a good 7. It was like a 7. I give it a 7.5. Yeah, it was decent. It kept the tournament going.
Episode 12 though.
Let's talk episode 12. There's a lot going on here. We get to the
episode 12. Yeah, it starts with Kai-Chan versus Icy Hot, and Kai-Chan walks into the wrong waiting room for the fight, and he confronts Icy Hot saying, "Hey yo, you better use your left side. I want you to use a flame because I ain't weak. I want the world to know I beat you at your best." Blah blah blah. And Icy Hot really doesn't have to give a real response to that. It's like,
I was actually confused by that scene later because of the fight. When he came into the room, he was like stumbling and he looked like he needed rest. Like he was kind of just blabbing. And I thought maybe he was real tired, and but then when he saw Icy Hot, he didn't want to show weakness, so then he started ranting about gotta bring your best. But in that scene, to me, it just came across as he was kind of weak from his other fight. He was just a little bit tired, and it confused me because when they got into the fight, he was lit once again. So, did you get that vibe? Like he was tired or something?
It looked more so like he was confused when he went in there.
Discombobulated. He was something. He was something. He was off.
He was off the perkies.
Maybe off his Dan's body. So yeah, when they finally get into the fight, Icy Condom Head Boy refuses to use his fire. Once again, he's just using his ice.
He almost used it.
He almost used it because for some reason he heard in the crowd Deku's voice out of the hundreds of people, including the
in the stadium.
Yeah.
And this man's not even on the first row of anything either. This man's in the nosebleed. Yeah. It was literally it was like a brief moment of the power of friendship, but the friendship wasn't fully established, so it didn't go through all the way.
But what
that's
confused?
Why Icy Hot didn't use it.
Yeah, and that's what confused me. He screamed his name. He's like, "I love you, Icy Condom Head, win!" And then Icy Boy lights up in fire on his eyes, but then nothing happens. So it's one of those things. It's like
then he remembers his mom burnt his face.
It was one of those things. What was the point of that scene? If it didn't help him
to tease us, I guess. I guess maybe to throw us off from the fact that he was gonna lose, and it's sad because by no means would he have lost. I feel even with his eyes, I don't think he would have lost. I guess.
You trying to blame Deku?
No. Icy Hot, the fight with Kai-Chan.
Yeah, I'm saying, are you trying to blame Deku? Yeah. When he screamed his name.
Yeah. I blame him.
Brought up the flashbacks and shit.
Yeah. I think by hands down, he would have won that regardless. But when niggas comment from the sidelines.
Right,
What you doing, bro?
Overall, I thought the fight would have lasted a little bit longer. I thought it was a little bit disappointing.
It was anticlimactic, bro. I was like, really? This is how we doing it?
The two biggest savages in the class go at it, and it was just kind of like a couple ice here, shots here, an explosion, and then it was over. I would have liked to see them really throw hands.
Yeah.
Especially because they had so much power. Another thing I found disappointing in this episode, once again, I can't stand this character. I don't even remember the speedster.
Idiot.
So it continues from episode 11 and 12. The speedster
He
leaves.
tells his friend that his brother got clapped up.
Yeah, and he leaves the tournament early to go visit his brother in the hospital. And I just felt some type of way that he took a train to see him. Because, like, I thought you were, like, supposed to be a super fast person. Like, why don't you just run there?
In his defense, he's a kid learning, so he probably would have ran out of energy. We don't know how far it was. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
Look, he's learning.
I was like, is this nigga on a train, bro? I was like, what?
He's learning to control his speed.
Oh my god!
In his defense, I'm not mad at that because I don't know how far it is.
But
he is from home.
At the end, it was another anticlimactic scene because when Speedster Boy went to go visit his brother, they created this whole dramatic scene where he's running up the stairs and like there's like the shit passing by and there's tears coming out of his eyes, like he was just rushing to see his brother. And I'm like, if he was really worried about his brother, why not he just use his speed to get up the damn stairs? Like,
I do agree with that.
I just think he's a bitch. But whatever, I don't like it.
You know what? I'm not mad at that. I feel the same about Midoriya. I ain't mad at it.
So with this episode, it ends with Todoroki visiting his mother. Finally, he's trying to, I guess,
settle things.
Yeah, settle things so he can have a peace of mind and unlock his full power. And when he goes to visit his mom, and this is what I was debating with Black before we start recording. I was like, "Fuck it, let's start recording." So what did Endeavor say that made his mom end up in the hospital?
All right. So here's what happened. I see how his mom poured hot water from a kettle on his face. And then the next thing that we know from the anime is Endeavor said, since she hurt you, I put her in the hospital. And I was like, yo, that's savage. Now, I'm assuming Endeavor like threw hands with her. I don't know what he did to her, but she's in the hospital. She basically debating it's some type of mental hospital or something. It's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, this
all
man
I know is Endeavor.
He thinks domestic violence happened. I interpreted it as he sent her to the insane asylum because to me it doesn't, unless this is a Japanese thing and it's like a cultural thing that I don't understand between the West and the East, or maybe in Japan you can just send people to the hospital and they can just hang out. But over here, if you go to the hospital, it's because you're sick or you're hurt, and then once you feel better, you leave. Now, if you're still sick for a long period of time, then you can have, and you're like on life support, then you can pull the plug. But eventually you have to give up that bed because other people need the bed in the hospital. You cannot just hang out in the hospital. This man pulls up. It looks like she was sitting in an insane asylum. And the thing is, people forget when people have mental problems, that's under health, that's mental health. So I was thinking he sent her to a mental health hospital, not he beat the bitch up.
Nah, I feel like he don't put the paws to her.
And she was wearing all white. That's what they wear in insane asylums.
I don't know, bro. I feel like he put a pause to her.
And then she turned around and she looked crazy. Keep in mind, think about it. Like, the bitch is probably crazy. I understand she had problems with Endeavor, but that still didn't constitute her throwing hot water on the kid's face. Like, she just freaked out in that scene. Like, it didn't make sense. So maybe he felt like, oh, this chick is crazy. I'm gonna put her in a mental health hospital.
You know what? You might be right. In
what world can you keep paying for a hospital bed for somebody? I don't care how famous. But I'm saying I don't care how famous Endeavor.
I think she did have a mental breakdown.
It does not work like that. I could be wrong, but I just think he made the argument that she was crazy and got her a room in the mental health asylum. But that's my thoughts. What'd you give out of 10 on this episode?
Oh no, I ain't like this one.
Really?
I ain't like it.
The fight sucked.
The
fight sucked, but I like the ending when he goes to see his mom.
With that, I would say it'll be like the only redeeming factor because it shows that character development is going to happen for Ichiha's character. I didn't like the episode, honestly. Mainly because of the fight, because I was looking forward to the fight.
I just want to see where it goes with the mom thing. So to me, I'd give it an 8. I'd disagree with you.
Interesting. I'd give it like a 6, 5. 6.
And there you have it, folks. Those are our thoughts on episode 11 and 12 of My Hero Academia Season 2. Now we're about to go watch, what, 13 and 14?
Yeah, and then 15.
Yeah, and
but
then, and then 15, and you're gonna get reviews for those. We're catching up. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. You know, check us out on Patreon. And be doing some anime reviews, some more anime reviews coming your way. What else is there?
Remember to hit the like button.
Anime group Triple OG. Hit the like button. Share on Twitter, Facebook, and other social media websites.
Feel free to leave a comment, write a whole paragraph about how we're wrong about everything.
Yeah. And how we should read the manga, even though we're clearly talking about the anime.
Right. Also, this man brought up the Patreon, but if you don't know, it's patreon.com/GI updates. If you guys financially support us, we have all different type of rewards and lines that are cool that you guys can have. There'll be a link in the description box below. Anything else you want to
add? You know, just feel free to tell us how we don't know what good anime is in the comment section, and if we don't know shit about this, but you know.
All right, y'all, we out.